Going? Oh, what's up, guys? This is Jared. You don't know who I am. I hope by now. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. Weird mood today. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep. But I did watch a movie on Netflix, which I haven't done in a while. I just wanted y'all to know that I have a Kirby amiibo that I don't use. Well, I've been thinking about putting that on eBay. But anyway, yeah, I watched Critical Condition with Richard Pryor. Um, he's a criminal who gets accused of stealing his suitcase full of diamonds and money, and but he wasn't really stealing it. The other guy was stealing it, and he was wired, but they locked him up, and then they locked the other guy up. So that was a little confusing at first, I thought, and I might be still a little confused about all of what happened in the beginning there. But so what he does is, instead of wanting, like, he doesn't want to go to jail, so he's just like, I'm going to plead insanity. So during the court case, he just acts crazy, and he's like, I'm insane and stuff, but he doesn't really say it. And then even during, so he gets sent to a psychiatrist, and he acts crazy to her, um, acting like he's masturbating in front of her, which yeah. So he doesn't think that they believe that he's still insane, but they send him to a psych ward, which kind of proves that they do think he's insane, which you later on find out that he really is, or at least I think he is, throughout the whole movie, because anyway, there's a blackout in the psych ward, and during the blackout, he gets he's in the doctor's office, and he's just like, I'm gonna be the doctor now, which is also crazy. But so he starts playing doctor, and it just starts going mad from there. But throughout the whole movie, he's just doing all kinds of crazy stuff that aren't really what he's supposed to be doing. Like there's a fire in the psych ward, he puts it out, so he also becomes a firefighter. He also becomes a helicopter pilot. But he also owns a helicopter, but you find that out later on. So it's just like, okay, it's like, I thought he was going to become the repairman of the hospital too, when the other guys came in to check the generators and stuff. It kind of just goes on through these kind of crazy scenes where um, he just proves how crazy he is, and it's it's really funny. But I didn't think he was the funniest person in the movie, though. And I guess this is more of a trend in the movies or something. But I mean, the blind guy at the beginning was the blind cop at the beginning was the funniest guy in the movie, and that was a complete no name actor. But I mean, I like Richard Pryor and everything. I'm not a huge fan, but it's just he wasn't the funniest person in the movie. Um, he's Bob Saget's in this movie, who's just he's like straight out of med school. He's an intern doctor, and so um, you know, there's some scenes of him and Richard Pryor where explains how he has magic hands and that has to take care of this pretty attractive black woman who's also got the clap. Richard Pryor finds this out, and he just backs up and goes away from her, which is I thought that was pretty hilarious. But it's it was interesting because there's a guy in the movie who looked like to me he looked like Dennis Leary, but he's not, and he's a murderer, but he doesn't know how to fight. So I thought that was kind of funny and weird. It was just like all this. It was kind of a whole bunch of unexpected stuff come through in this movie. Wesley Snipes is in this movie as an ambulance driver for about 2 scenes. He's just there to, because Richard Pryor steals his ambulance. And it was I thought it was a good movie. It doesn't seem like a good movie, though. It's like a good bad movie. And I know I like bad movies. That's the thing with me. But it's just how I am. I mean, I don't really care that much either way if it's really bad, I guess. Just growing up watching bad movies, so it's funny. It's like there's a guy who's also crazy in the movie who thinks he's a black man and he's white. I mean, he's not funny though. I don't know really what they're trying to prove with that, but he's a good character. It's kind of a weird movie. There's a guy who thinks he's a dog. He's in a psych ward. It's just like there's all these other colorful characters. There's a whole bunch of people in this movie. It seemed but it wasn't hard to keep track of all of them. I mean, overall, I really enjoyed watching this movie, but it doesn't go by too slow or anything like that. I mean, it has a good pace, and but, it takes place on one of the islands of New York. The hospital's on one of the islands of New York, and at the end of the movie, he leaves the island. So it's that's just how they ended it. It's just it. So I'll put spoilers in the title there. I mean, it's not that unpredictable though. I mean, it's just like it's not that he doesn't belong there. I mean, he does seem pretty crazy in the movie. This is just his style, sense of humor, though. I mean, it's just him going insane. But I'm okay with that. So, I mean, it's not one of his most famous movies. I know that, but I was just like, I need to watch this movie because it's on Netflix. It's just like turned out to be all right. So, if you haven't seen it, it's critical condition. Has Richard Pryor in it. Nobody else really big is in this movie. Whoever, I guess it was Rachel Tico Khan or whatever. I don't know how you say her name. She was the female doctor who kind of acted as Richard Pryor's boss. She was alright. It's pretty good looking. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good bad movie. That's really all I have to say about this. It's fun to watch, and I was just like, I didn't quit watching this movie. I didn't take a shift in between watching this movie like I do sometimes, so that's good. Anyway, it's on Netflix if you want to watch it, so go ahead and do that. I don't know what else to say. I'm about to leave here, go do what I really do, which is stand-up comedy. But if you didn't know that, I don't know who watches these videos. Nobody watches these videos. That's the thing. That's the thing. Nobody watches these. I got 9 subscribers. You can subscribe if you want to. You can like this video. I don't care. Do not press the don't like videos. Nobody says that in these videos. Alright, I'll see y'all. See y'all later.